Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope that I'm audible enough. I'm just hoping that you've had an amazing time, guys. It's a few days after the Father's Day. I want to take this opportunity and wish every father, every waiting dad, even the dads that left us, a happy Father's Day. If it's a month, it's a Father's Day month. It's not just a day. We need to appreciate them on a daily. And so today I've decided to come at the rooftop and talk about something that is very crucial and also some experiences in my life. I haven't done that in I haven't done that in this channel of ours. Guys, I am so grateful for everyone who has subscribed, for everyone who has um, been watching my videos, liking, commenting. Guys, I'm very appreciative and I'm very grateful for that. And if you haven't, if you're a new subscriber, please consider subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, I'm really grateful for you choosing to be part of this community. So let me just introduce today's topic without much further ado. This is a smoothie I have made. I might so feeling it's very sweet and it has no added sugar. It has an ice cream, but the small one, it's very sweet. And guys, I want to talk about careers. I'm not very competent with all that. I want to talk about job opportunities. I want to talk about how to keep a sane mind as you're looking for a job, or what I have been doing. Guys, I just want to let you know that my job ended, if I can say that, like a month and a few weeks ago, and I have been coping up well. And I know it's not everyone who loses a job or their job comes to an end and keeps a sane mind. So guys, I just want to give you a few tips and also what I have learned in this time, and I'm hoping that you are going to learn a few things or two. I have engaged some professionals and at least I have learned something. So my job came to an end. When was I ready? Because that's the first question that everyone asks. Was I ready for the when the job ended? I will say yes, but also no. Like, was I ready for the job to come to an end that soon? No. Was I ready for Am I a person who is always ready to accept changes? I would say yes. You need to be prepared. Immediately you get a job offer. I know not everyone is settled with actually in this economy and in this country, in Kenya, or I'm sure in various countries, and everyone, like 80% of us, we are not content with our jobs. Like, that's not where you like to retire. That's what I mean. That's not where you like to retire, like work forever. Most of us, I'm sure, we are looking up to places that, or work or job that we are passionate about, we are happy about working, but due to circumstances, if you get a job offer, you work where you are. Not everyone has that privilege to get a job. So what I was saying is, I was told to always be ready. The moment you get a job offer, don't stop looking out for better opportunities. It hasn't been written anywhere that it's bad to apply for a job, to shift jobs the moment you get a job. You just have to follow the agreement that you have agreed with the company, the 1 month notice and blah all those things. But it's not bad to look out for greener pastures, of course, in case you get somewhere which you feel the work environment is better. Especially for me, there are three things that I really look out for when it comes to to create, to to accept a job offer, which I have learned recently. One, I look for a work-life balance culture, such that I don't have to go out my life. My whole life is surrounded. It's just it's just about work. You don't have time for yourself, you don't have time for your family, you don't have time for anyone else, for your things. It's just about work, 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 work. I don't want such places. I am looking out for a place where we there is a good working environment. And when I mean a good working environment is, bosses are not gods. Guys, there are places that bosses are gods. You can't even ask something. You can't even walking. Yani, a boss is a god. I no, 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 that's a big red flag. You just run, or just, that's why I'm telling you, before you enter it, immediately you enter into a place, because you haven't experienced about that place, please don't settle. Like, don't just be comfortable, because nobody is entitled to a job security, guys. So the other thing is, it's not even about salary. The other thing is working as a team. Like, there are no ranks. There are ranks in sense that, sijui, your colleague who is a manager is not supposed to be talked to. The same case to, like, gods worshipping the bosses. You don't know, sometimes if that place people worship their bosses, like they treat them like gods, it narrows down even to you, who is a junior there, who is on the and it's not healthy at all, at all, at all. The other thing, guys, read your contract. In most cases, when you get a job, you are given a contract and you're told to go and read about it. Maybe you're given some time, and then sign it and return it. Guys, take your time, don't rush. I know we are so desperate to get jobs, but don't rush, guys, don't rush. Me, I am telling you, I have learned these things recently, and if I knew about what I know right now, I would have I don't know, I would have been more wiser even in my choices of work. I would have been more wiser even in negotiating terms. And that's why I'm sharing with you, the guys. I've not even planned, like, I've not even written them down. The other thing, guys, is I was talking about the moment you get a job, start looking out for better places, or just give yourself, don't be too comfortable. I don't want to tell you that you don't get a job and go and deliver. Just have a that I hope you understand what I'm saying. Just have a that I so that it can help you even in making choices. And then I feel like it's easier to get a job when you're in another job. It's easier to get a job because you are able to negotiate on not a stand of not a stand of you're able to negotiate according to what you're being offered where you are, and also the other place that is looking for is recruiting you. You're good for an interview, you're getting another place. It's easier for you to negotiate. Also, I have also learned, don't stop learning new skills. Don't Hey, the world is so competitive when it comes to the job field. If you learned, maybe for example, IT, you graduated in 2020, 2019, up to today you haven't added anything, it's good to look out, even to be aware of what is happening right now. Digital marketing, graphic design, and everything about digital, and the these platforms, it's really selling. So look out for what you can combine with, maybe your course or with your certificate if you're able to. There are a lot of online institutions that are courses at a very affordable rates. And I don't know whether this is not a paid ad, but you can try and look out for Allison. I have done that. I have been learning via that platform. It's not even expensive. You're just offered free learning, and then you just pay for your certificate, and it's some affordable amount. Don't stop learning new skills even when you're at your workplace. Everything is in your phone. Your phone is your everything. You're able to even do some classes, or maybe after work on your phone, online classes. Add new skills. Higher. The other thing is, when you're applying for a job, read the job description very carefully, and also marry it with your CV. See whether it can help you. You can incorporate some um, duties and responsibilities that have been outlined on the job description to your CV. I learned that in 2019. I had gone for a career talk, and I've been using that since then, and it has really helped me. So guys, and also what else? Those are some of the few things that I know they can really help you. And also, what else? Make yours. Don't ever send a CV without a cover letter or a subject or something on the body. Most of them I have seen, and I know people who have just, you're applying for a job, it has requested for a CV. You have, it hasn't requested for a cover letter yet, but it's always good to always send a cover letter or a subject, something, at the body. You can say something like, I am a detail highly professional who has studied blah blah blah. Actually, every what you say, what you answer about yourself, you can summarize it in like 3 paragraphs. Write a cover letter, make that person get to, to apate hiyo hamu ya kuangalia hiyo CV, apate hiyo hamu ya kujua who is this person. And also, I had mentioned, as I was starting this video, that I'm going to maybe give you some tips on, not necessarily some tips, like what I have been basically doing to just keep my mind sane. I won't even lie, it's not easy. And also, not that I have been 100% sane, but I have been trying my best to just remain sane. One, when I have a very, I am thankful to God that I have a very strong support system. My family, my fiancé, and also my friend. And when I wake up, the first thing I do, I haven't been I had said that I'm going to be doing some cardios and some workouts in the house, but I haven't been doing that. I'm not even going to lie. But when I started noticing that my job was going down, that's when I opened this YouTube channel, and I have been loving it. I love doing content. I love, doing fashion, because that's what I opened this YouTube channel for. Later on, as we were moving, someone advised me not to, cage myself with fashion only. Being this is a new channel, I can do various things and just do lifestyle. And I'm telling you, I've been loving this journey, and I have not been feeling like, ukikaa kwa nyumba na umezoea kwenda job ama kuamkia mahali, you tend to, even block people outside. Unataka tu kujifungia, and I haven't been doing that because I've been very busy with this content, with this YouTube. I'm happy to see it grow. Yani, I just have something that I'm caging myself on a daily. The other thing is, I have given myself like a challenge to be applying 5 jobs in a day. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Then I have supported my main whatever. I've supported my main course and career with very, like, four other courses. So I tend to apply for jobs in various fields and various positions which are just around my main course. So at least what I had learned when I had that chance to expand my skill, at least has been helping me. And also, and if you know your worth, honestly, you will be able to talk for yourself at those interviews, because they are trials. They are really really big trials. Yani mi sijua watu wanakuangaje. It's like ni kama prison, ni kama sijui. Yani oh, but God for us all. So I'm talking about how to keep your mind sane. Look for things that you love doing. You can do them. You can do workouts in the house. If you love cleaning, do that. I'm telling you, you out of joker. Look, like for me, in the morning, when I wake up, it's like 3 hours. Actually, sometimes it's even 4 hours. I'm still applying for jobs. I'm still looking out for jobs. Imagine umeamka asubuhi 4 hours, imekaribia midday. Then maybe ufanya workouts kidogo, si time bado inasonga. Maybe you're doing YouTube ama content creation ama TikTok. See, another 3 hours. The day is still moving, na hujaboeka na haujafikiria crazy things. The next day maybe umeitwa mahali interview, you've prepared for an interview. Guys, preparing for an interview is very important. The moment you get to be called for that interview, or for a meetup, or for a Zoom interview, wherever those hizo vitu za interviews, it's very important to prepare. And I'm telling you, preparing can take a whole day. I don't know you guys whether you do prepare for your interviews. If you've been called by X company, read about that company. Take seriously about, I'm telling you, go to their website, know what they do, know their clients, know their partners. Read. Go to LinkedIn, see what they post. Guys, do you know about LinkedIn? If you don't, please check that app out. Download. It's just a normal app like the other apps like Instagram or Facebook. Download LinkedIn, sign up, and you get to meet professional people in that platform. Network in that platform. There's a category for jobs. Jobs are posted there on a daily, every minute, because it's just like an Instagram app. Go there, look out for jobs. So what was I talking about? I was saying about doing a background check of the company that has called you. The moment you know their mission, know their vision, align your values and their values to them. Align your mission and their vision. Make sure you have married what they do and what they are about to yourself. When you go there, hata wanaona, hey, this person has taken time to know about us. Because most of the time, there are some of the questions you are asked, like unaulizango kama nini, what do you know about XXX company? Wewe hata ulipata job, ukaenda ukaprint CV, ukaedit CV yako, ukaupdate, ukaeka, ukairon nguo, ukaread about, tell me about yourself, ukasoma about which other question?
Karibu kamera nifanyie. I have talked for more than 25 minutes. And then all of a sudden you wanna see me blink. Okay, let's continue.
I was talking about the tell me about yourself question. How do you answer? How do you answer that? How I answer is, you remember what I had told you about the cover letter? I have just picked some of the lines up, and I normally say this. I am a highly detailed professional in blah 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 blah, that field, who has gained the skills and competencies in various institutions best institutions that we have around, you say your school, especially the university, higher, those universities, colleges, you name them. I have practiced my skills in some of the organizations in this country. If you have practiced them outside the country, you can still state that and say, you know, your first job, that's maybe 19, I landed myself a job in this organization, blah blah blah, where I used to, it is like, one, you state them, two, you state them, you state the third one, you stated, like talking about, tell me about yourself question. I'm not sure. I will, okay, what I'll do, maybe unajua ukienda interview unakuanga umeprepare, say set nimeprepare, I'm just getting answers from my head and how I say them, but sikuangi hivi nakwanga nimeparaphrase vizuri. So what I'll do, in every question I'll be posting the question and the answer, and that might help. So the other question that they ask is, tell me why you left your previous employer. Please don't say how bad and terrible your employer was. Itakuwa tu imekuchomea picha hiyo, hata hauta need hata kuambiwa. Just consider yourself out. Talk about the things like the company was scaling down due to tough economic conditions, and they decided, actually I was told by someone, don't even explain so much, just answer that our company was scaling down ni kama retrench watu, to reduce the number of maybe employees, and due to tough economic conditions they were not able to sustain all of us, and I was among those who were retrenched. Period. Don't even explain much. The company had, the other question that you asked is, the other main question that they ask you is, what are you going to bring, what difference are you going to bring to us on the table, or what other value are you going to add in our company? Talk about your strengths. I have very strong communication skills, and I'm very passionate when it comes to blah blah blah. Talk about your strengths. Talk about skills that are very strong. Talk about things like, you'll be wowed by my organization skills and also the amount of work that I can handle. Talk about like 5. Talk about communication skills. Talk about you're a team player. Talk about the organization skills. Talk about, the amount of work that you can handle. Talk about technical skills. Talk about how friendly. The other question is, for us, for the people handling administration, for the people handling customer relations, for the people handling the reception, the front office, you will always be asked about, tell me how you'll handle an angry customer or a customer who comes with complaints. How will you handle that? You normally give a scenario. You can say, for example, in my previous company, or in my previous company, I experienced a customer who came in with some complaints, while very angry, and about a service provided, blah blah. Useme kama alipewa service which he was not satisfied, and how I handled it is I maintained a calm and positive attitude towards the customer, and I was able to get to the bottom of the issue, and I handled the issues in a very professional way. I was able to tackle the complaint and assure him or her that that will not happen again, or just give something, give a scenario. How to answer, tell me your salary expectation answer. Say this: I'm looking for a competitive salary that reflects my experience and qualifications. I have done my research in this position and I am looking for a salary range of blah 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 blah, this to this. Guys, I'll still say that I'm not a professional, but you can use some tips that will help you. And for the question that, do you have any question for us? Don't forget to ask about working time, working hours, working days. Ask how questions like ask uliza hizo swali, how well do they understand about work life balance, work life culture, a culture that is good for you at work and also outside work, because we are not looking for jobs that will make us unaenda job unarudi home umekasirikia watu, depression, stress nini. No. Just make sure you ask about the time and yeah, just ask about the time. Usisahau kuuliza watu days, because unaweza pata watu wanawaka hadi holidays, watu wanawaka hadi Sundays. They don't even understand that you need to rest, you need to groom yourself. Talk about leave days, ask about offs, sick offs, ask about benefits, employee benefit, kama if there is an insurance card, vitu kaa hizo. Ask about bonuses. So guys, I want to stop there. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it is helpful to a person or two. Tell me on the comment section maybe some tips that you guys use. I might use and land myself a dream job. Land myself to my dream job, guys. So I think we can stop here. So much for coming to this far, and I'm hoping that all that information was helpful. So bye. See you in my next one. Also subscribe. Bye bye.
How the fuck did I do? Break me, I knew. Every time I said the real, scared you out my room. Missing that time for real, lying to you.